Hello, my precious people. This is Pastor Gbenga Olurotimi, the author of the life-changing book, You Can Do What God Says You Can. Today, by the grace of God, we are going to be reviewing chapter 5, which says, Be bold, be strong, and be courageous. Now, in the journey of life, if you are going to be accomplished, boldness and courage are non-negotiable. In fact, they must be available. They are inevitable, and they are factors that are necessary to as catalyst to your fulfillment of your life assignment. Now, what is boldness? Boldness is actually when you are able to face life and its challenges. Being proactive towards life and its challenges, that is boldness. And when we talk about boldness involves confidence in action. That is when you take actions that are in alignment with your values and your beliefs. Boldness involves proclamation of your beliefs. You are able to declare publicly what you believe without hesitation about the assignment God has given to you. You are able to publicly proclaim it. That is proclamation of beliefs, and that is boldness. And also willingness to take risk, that is also an aspect of boldness. In life, failures are not those people who fail while trying. The real failures are those who refuse to try because they do not want to take risks. You want to be an accomplisher in life, you must be willing to take risks. So that is about boldness, confidence in action, proclamation of your belief, and willingness to take risks. Now, when we are talking about courage, on the other hand, courage, is on a little deeper level, emotionally, compared to boldness. Courage involves facing fear head on. Yes, there is fear, but despite the fear, you still continue anyways. That is courage. Or courage also involves perseverance through trials. Yes, it is challenging, but despite the challenge, you persevere. You are steadfast in the face of challenge until you win. That is courage. Courage also involves embracing vulnerability. Now, it takes strong people to be vulnerable. Courageous people are vulnerable. And what does it mean? It takes courage for you to be able to acknowledge your fear and share your weakness with others. And also ask for help when you need one. Courageous people ask for help when they need one. And at the end of the day, this leads you into growth, and it gives you divine connection with people that are actually relevant to your destiny. That is what courage can do for you. Friends, you cannot afford to be fearful. Fear will only cripple the assignment of God for your life. It will cripple your ability. Don't give in to fear. Just like God told Joshua in Joshua chapter 1, after the death of Moses, God gave him beautiful promises and great assignment. But God told him the only thing that can stop you is fear. God told him, do not be afraid. Be bold and be courageous. That is when you'll be able to do what I want you to do. Friends, you can do what God says you can if you will not allow fear. If you are going to be bold, if you are going to be strong, and if you are going to be courageous, that is what you need this year and beyond. You will read more about this as you grab a copy of this book. Physically you can get a copy in Qatar and in Nigeria. Contact the numbers displayed on the screen right now, and also you can get your online copies on Amazon and on Seller. You can get for yourself and get for others, and then you can be a blessing to others. God bless you. See you next week.